have a special treat today. Well, every treat is a special treat, but today I'm making a carrot cake tea cake with cream cheese frosting. And if you ask me, anything with cream cheese frosting is extra specially delicious. So I'm grating my carrots. Depending on the size of your carrots, you'll need 2 or 1 if it's a really big carrot like this, because you need 1 cup of grated carrots. I feel like I'm close. Let's measure. Oh, look at that, huh? Nice, huh? For the dry ingredients, I have 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt or a teaspoon of coarse salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Smells so good. And a 1/2 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. Whisk your ingredients well. You want to make sure that you really whisk well, because I've found with mixtures like this that have carrot in them, if you don't incorporate your baking soda properly, the carrots turn out green. It's happened to me before. That can be set aside for a second while you get your butter and everything creaming. In my mixer, I have 1 stick of unsalted butter, room temperature, and 1/2 cup of brown sugar packed. Dark brown sugar, but you can use light if you want to. Scrape down the sides of the bowl. You want to make sure that everything is fully combined. When you're creaming with brown sugar, it's never going to get as fluffy as it would with white sugar, so don't be looking for that, but make sure that it is much lighter. And then you can add your eggs. It's 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Second egg, and then a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Give it 1 more scrape before you add your carrots, just to make sure it's really fully combined. It looks a little bit broken right now, but it'll all come back together when you add your dry ingredients, so don't worry about that. Okay. Beat the carrots in and then just beat your dry ingredients in. I really want to pour this flour in, but I know that if I do, half of it will go down the side of the mixer, so I'm refraining. Start on low. Have your oven preheating to 350 degrees. You're going to want to butter and flour a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan so that when it comes out, it doesn't stick. Scrape the batter into the prepared pan, or dollop it in anyway. Smooth the top so that it's even in the pan. This needs to bake until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean, about 40 to 45 minutes. When your cake is done, let it sit in the pan on a wire rack for about 5 minutes, and then take it out and let it cool completely on a wire rack. When it's cool, you can make the frosting. I have 1 package or 8 ounces of cream cheese in my mixer, and to that I'm adding 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. Slowly turn on your mixer and beat, and then add 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Beat it until it's light and fluffy. Once all the confectioner's sugar is in, you can turn it up to get it a little bit fluffier. That's it. Now to frost, take your cake on top. I feel like maybe I have a little more than I need. I'm sure some people would beg to differ, but I don't like to completely overwhelm my cake with frosting. If you want to make it pretty, you can use a small offset spatula like I am to spread the frosting over the top of your cooled cake. For the huge frosting lovers, you can serve more on the side and they can spread it on each little bite. I've seen people do that. Carrot cake, tea cake. Ready for a slice? Absolutely gorgeous. Fragrant with spices and rich with brown sugar, this cake is sure to please just about everybody.